In November 2010, a 17-month-old girl was taken to the hospital with 10 burns, located on her face, back, chest, finger, buttocks, arms, and legs. The burns were perfect circles. It was determined by doctors they were intentional. This act of abuse toward this little girl has ripped a family apart. Today we want to find out the truth.
My little girl was tortured. I know it was Fernando.
Me and my boyfriend had offered to take care of my niece.
Did you burn your niece?
No, I did not. 6 o'clock that evening, I left.
So you just left her when she was burned!
You should have been there for your daughter.
What do you do during those 6 hours that she's gone?
My friends are at the house. We're smoking some weed.
Did you burn this little baby girl?
If I did, why haven't I been charged?
The baby was with you. Explain the marks on her back, all right?
You know something, man. You know something.
You know he did this! You know what he's capable of! He's put his hands on you!
Are you covering for Fernando?
No, I'm not.
The lie detector test before the show, and you were asked, did you burn Jasmine's daughter while she was in your care? You answered no. The results for that question is you told the truth. You were asked, have you ever abused a child? You answered no. And the results are you told the truth. You were asked, do you know for sure who burned Jasmine's daughter? You answered no. And the results for that question is you did not tell the truth.
What?
Was there a drug pipe in your residence that could have caused such burn to Jasmine's daughter? You answered no. And the results for that question is you did not tell the truth. Knowing that, you didn't intentionally burn the daughter, you didn't do it, you never abused the child, you told the truth. But for the fact that you know who burned Jasmine's daughter, you know who burned Jasmine's daughter.
I don't,
Hold
listen,
on.
listen.
No,
I don't know
wait,
who.
you listen to me first. You listen to me first. You know who burned Jasmine's daughter, and you try to cover up and deny saying there wasn't a drug pipe in the house, but you know that there must have been a drug pipe in that house, right? And when you smoke out of a pipe, what happens to it? It gets hot. Okay. Now we're talking about a little girl here that happens to be your niece, your little boy's cousin, right? This is your girl, the girl that gave you a child. It's her sister's baby. Little baby. What kind of animal burns a baby, right? Who does it?
Oh my God. Let me hit one time.
Hold on. You were responsible for the baby, and the baby got hurt under your watch, okay?
Yeah.
You have an obligation, a moral obligation to tell the police what you know.
This story was given to me by the producers. When they provided me the details of the story, they also provided me with court documentation. So accordingly, I had a lot of information to start with. I tested the subject, Fernando. Fernando tested negative when I asked him the questions about him burning the child. However, he did fail about guilty knowledge of knowing who did burn the child. I then re-polygraphed him again. I asked him specific names. I also asked him about the presence of a pipe, a marijuana pipe or a crack pipe that could have caused the damage, because I got more information from the mother, leading me to believe that a pipe was used versus a cigarette. After conducting that test, I was certain that he knew who did this horrible crime to this child.